You ever had like a pretty decent looking girlfriend who was a little bit crazy? Or have you guys ever heard of the hot crazy matrix video that's been floating around the internet for a while? Well, my dad wrangled something and drug her down here from Georgia. The hot crazy matrix, this would probably be right in the middle. Sort of slightly hot, a little bit crazy, but probably safe enough to get married to. My name's Jason. Welcome to Grease Belly Garage. Come on. There we go. Come on, baby. Ah. What's going on, Dad?
Trying to get the stuff together here to put the battery back on this thing.
Oh, the lift supports even work.
Yeah.
Here's some kind of a part here.
Yeah, there it goes. That's a nozzle over here.
You gotta tear like half these cars apart to get the batteries out.
Yeah, stretch.
Well, why is this car here? Let's start there.
Well, I ran across it on Craigslist up in Georgia because I'm always looking for a deal. It was running. We drove it up on the trailer. And now the battery is really old, so we got to get a battery or put a battery or charge a battery or clean up these.
Or
you see these things here, these connections, they're all corroded. I think those are the problem. Plus the battery was dead too, but I think those are the problem.
Yep.
But there's so many things that has to come apart here, like harnesses that have to come apart. And I don't know, whoever designed this battery holding storage area is probably
a GM engineer.
Yeah, he should have been working somewhere else other than designing this. But anyway, who knows what his day is like? You know, he had to do what he had to do, and that's the only place he could fit it because it's such a big old engine. Oh no, I see the house.
Oh.
It needs to be turned around.
Reverse, okay.
Oh wait, the camera's rolling.
Oh.
I'm gonna have it roll. Oh, I see it. Alright. Alright, try that. Or see if lights work. Now try it. Whoa.
You're on camera, Toots. Say hello to the YouTube world.
Am I?
Yeah,
Hello, this is Mrs. Grease Belly Garage.
Come around. Oh, turn the phone around so you can get her on.
No,
So
thank
you
you.
don't want to be on the video.
No, thank you.
That's a good way to get stink eye.
We did try to start, or we started it up and drove it up on the trailer and shut it off. But that was 2 months ago when all that happened. So now we're going to try to start it and see if it'll run. So here we go. Try it. Try it now. Charger 14.6.
That's the alternator too, yeah.
14.6.
Yep. Just leave it sitting up there.
It runs.
It runs. It squeaks, but it runs.
Belt squeak. Belt squeak.
Yeah.
And I already checked the oil in, so it had oil in, or has oil. Had oil in. I don't know if it still does.
That was a good idea. I think we should pull your truck forward and get it off the trailer. Yeah, they're called stepper motors in the gauge cluster.
Yeah.
And that's a really common problem. Looks like the only one working is the temperature gauge.
Yeah.
You want to be brave and try the sunroof, Dad? Yep. It's that lever.
Right.
That was tilt. Oh, you know what? This one opens on the outside. It doesn't slide back.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see, it slides on the outside of the car. Well, we'll put some lubrication on that probably. The radio sounds really good. We can't play it because of copyright. It'll shut me off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't have a copyright
Play
claim.
that.
So we're not going to play it. We're just going to tell you that it works really good. The AC doesn't work. The windows work. Most everything in this car works, and it's in really good shape. I'll get better footage of it tomorrow in the daylight.
Even the vanity mirrors work.
Yeah, they work.
That's worth $100.
Seems like it's running better now, too. Pop the trunk, Dad. There's a button over there on the left, I think. Whew, the exhaust stinks. All right. This is Intimidator SS. And some of the silver is coming off of that, but I think I can fix that right up.
The trunk open light works.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's good. And then that
It's got
box
the regular-
right there.
It's got the regular mats that go in it.
Oh yeah, are all four of them there, you
Yep.
think? Okay. Here's the, oh, there's only one.
It's just the driver, that's the driver's side right there.
Okay. Cargo net here.
Well, that gas really does stink.
Yeah, it's old. And then I think this is the, doggone it.
It goes across the window somewhere.
Some of these had a door. Oh, that's what, yeah, this is installation for the windshield.
Oh, okay.
But they do have checkered flag ones that stick on the sides too, I believe. Or maybe that was only on the 2002. Yeah, it's not gonna get installed either. Dual zone climate control. Trunk open. Oh, maybe this door jam. Maybe this door jam switch over here needs some buttered up a little bit. Traction control off. Yeah. Seems to work. Getting really warm down here. Guess the catalytic converter is probably under there. Door locks work too.
Yeah.
Very good. Not a bad car at all, Dad.
Yeah. Fog lights work. Everything works.
It's 58 degrees in Florida tonight. We're heading north. All right, Dad, let's take this thing for a little twirl.
Yeah.
You know, people knock these 2000s Chevys quite a bit, but they're really not that bad of a car. Just the stupid gauges screw up, and I think the transmissions are junk sometimes, or the mounts, or the steering column bushings go bad in them, I heard.
Them caliper or those
Here-
discs are rusty, huh?
And you can hear them scrubbing pretty good, huh? Well, let's go to the end of the street and break down.
Yeah, that belt.
Yeah.
I think the headlights need cleaning.
And the speedometer doesn't work at all.
Oh, here comes cops.
Nah. Tires feel a little square too, Dad.
Yeah. I got some asshole right on my ass here, so.
Yeah. I live on the busiest dead-end street in Bradenton. Just the Braden River.
It sure feels tight.
Yeah. Look at that sunset. That's pretty nice. You know, not bad at all. That's the Braden River out there. Home of the bugs. No-see-ums, we call them. It seems to me like it's getting better.
I think if we pump that tire up and just drove it around a little bit, it's going to smooth out some.
Well, maybe we pump the tire up and
Can we do that tomorrow? Or
tomorrow we'll drive it around the corner and put gas in it and
Yep.
investigate things a little further on the outside. Whoop. Oh, that battery's toast.
Yeah.
All right, this is the next day. We got the car running. What'd you do to the belt to get the squeak go away, Dad?
It's very technical.
Yeah?
It's a top secret ingredient, too.
Yeah? What is it?
Dawn dishwashing liquid.
That seemed to work. We don't got no more squeaks.
Try belts, man. Quieten it right down.
And I noticed when I got here, the tag was on the car, but why is the tag off the car now?
Well, because I had misplaced the registration and the insurance for it in case we want to drive it somewhere. And so I thought, and finally it dawned on me I had taped it to the back of the tag.
Well, there you go. So you
envelope.
had actually
So that I
installed
would
the
not lose
tag,
it. I'd installed the tag.
and then threw a hissy fit because you couldn't find the envelope.
Well, I don't know about a hissy fit, but I was slightly upset.
Right.
You know, like a 3.
Same
Yes,
thing. Yeah.
But then it just dawned on me. I was riding down the road and the light just came on. It's like,
And then you realized that the envelope was
Well,
behind the
I put it here so I wouldn't lose it.
right there. Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
you lost it, didn't you?
So I put it here so I wouldn't lose it, and then I forgot where I put it.
Yeah.
So, but it's not lost. That's the good part.
It's not lost.
No,
not
not lost. It's
not textbook
found.
lost. Exactly.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is found.
All right. Well, now we got a registration. You ever heard the name Dale Earnhardt?
Yes, wasn't he the son of the guy that the NASCAR race that?
The son is Dale Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr. The father was Dale Earnhardt.
I
So
know that didn't he get like wasn't it like a race and he got in an accident and he actually like died?
yes, he did. Yes,
I've heard
it was
that.
very sad. Too.
Huh?
Do you have any ID?
In my car.
Are you of age to be back here?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm of age.
She was just telling me.
Yes or a no?
She was just
Yes.
telling me who the Intimidator was.
You know who this is, right?
Security.
Right. So I need to see some ID, young lady.
It's in there.
You got to be at least
I'll make a run for it.
at least 40 to be back here.
At least
40?
40? Oh no, not yet.
Then don't go get it.
Got to teach the girl, right, Dad?
Right.
Where's the latch at?
You're a natural. Look at you. Look at that.
There's a latch.
Did you see
on
that,
it.
Dad? She just banged this hood right open like it was a can of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I
Can
know.
of Dr. Pepper. Of all the things that could have been listed.
Well, you like Dr.
My granddaughter, so
That's right.
I'd be
Can of Dr.
disappointed.
Oh
if
yeah,
she
I
didn't
can
know
see
how.
the lineage here.
Hey,
There's
I've
from
jumped
that
2 people's cars now.
to that. Yes.
I'm an expert at it.
All right.
Everyone loves to break down.
What does the top of that engine say?
3800 Series 2
Uh-huh.
Supercharged.
Series what? Series 2. Yeah.
2.
Supercharged. What does supercharged mean?
It's more charged than a regular engine, I'm assuming.
It's more charged than a regular engine. That's a good way to put it.
Well,
I'm gonna have Pop explain it to you. Explain it to her, Pop.
Supercharged is like a cross between Batman and Superman, okay? It's like a combination of the two. It's like they got together and had a baby, and there it is.
nice.
It's there. Now, there'll be a test tomorrow,
Kind of like
Okay.
Pop.
so we're going to have to...
Is it a written test?
No, it'll be a
No.
verbal.
Verbal test, okay.
More correctly, what he meant to say is you see that big fat belt right there on that big cylindrical silver thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the actual supercharged, Dad.
Now, what are the proper names for these things for said verbal test tomorrow?
It's supercharger, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
this turns a turbine up in here, which forces the gas and the mixture of the gas and the air into the engine and makes it explode faster, explode hotter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sort of.
Higher
So
compression.
with
Yes.
this, when this turns, there's a little turbine up in there, and it's a turbo, and it turns and it spins and it forces air into that combustion engine because this is an ICE. Do you know what an ICE
I
is?
do not.
It's an internal combustion engine. That's what that stands for.
He just learned that yesterday, I think, from me, right?
I did. Yeah.
It's an ice.
It's an ICE. Yes.
All right.
Don't go falling in love with it. Because I'm taking it with me when I leave I think my Dawn dishwashing liquid has worn off the belt.
The guys on the ladders doing my pool cage just saw my dad, and they were like, whiskey tango foxtrot is that, right? Yeah. Tell us about it, Dad.
All right, so a few weeks ago, I was poking around on Craigslist because I'm a Craigslist junkie, and that's what I do. And this thing just popped up, 2004 Monte Carlo SS. Me being the curious type that I am, I clicked on it, and I read it. And then I called the number. Actually, there was a phone number on there, so I thought, this might be legit because the guy put his phone number on there. Usually on Craigslist, they don't put their phone numbers. So, can I say Craigslist on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so I called it, and the guy answered the phone, and we talked for a few minutes, and he says, I've had about 3 other phone calls already, but you sound like the most sane person so far because the other 3 people are wanting to send their agents by, or they're wanting to Zelle me money or whatever you call it into the bank put the money in the bank. And he says, I don't want anybody to do that until they come see the car. I said, well, I'm right down the road. I was probably 25 minutes away. He made an appointment for later on that afternoon. He said, great. So later on that afternoon, he called me. He says, you know, are you really going to be able to make it? Because I got a whole bunch of people calling about this car. I said, no, you tell me. I'm headed that way. So he said, come on. So I headed up that way, got up there, looked at the car. He had it running. It had a bad battery on it, but he had it running. He had jumped it off, got it running. And we drove it around the parking lot and everything. And I said, yeah, looks good to me. He said, good, I'm taking it off Craigslist right now because these people are blowing my phone up. So he grabbed his phone and deleted the Craigslist ad.
And here we are, 500 miles later in Florida at my house.
553 miles from where I picked it up to right here.
Correct.
Right.
And you're going to take back the 2000 chameleon green Firebird that's behind the
Sitting over yonder.
yeah, behind the fence.
Yes, that'll be my Sunday driver when I go.
That's his Sunday driver up in Georgia, and I'm going to polish this thing up and spruce it up for the channel.
I'm a T-top kind of guy, not a sunroof kind of guy. So that green car has T-top, so I'm much more of a T-top.
And also he is a little thinner than me, and he fits better in the Firebird. I fit better in this car, so
Yeah.
you know, we worked a deal.
It was
basically.
meant to be.
It was like fate.
Right, it was
Exactly.
meant to be. But anyway,
Same engine though, 3800 engines. That one's normally aspirated. This one's supercharged, so that one's got less miles. You know, tit for tat.
Yeah, it's a swap, you know.
Technically, I only did 1 year photography. I did 2 years of film.
Okay,
enough.
so my little daughter here, my youngest one, has
enough.
taken 3 years of photography or film classes at school.
I'm certified for 2 different editing softwares too.
And she's sitting here watching me and this guy, who are very genetically linked, trying to hold a, what is this thing called? A stick? Tripod with an Android phone, and she could have just stepped in the whole time. And I'm
She
going
was
to
actually sitting on the sideline grinning the whole time.
Yeah, I'm
She started
sure.
looking at them two doofuses over there trying
Yeah.
to
No,
figure out this
I'm
camera.
just watching.
I'm going to make you start editing my videos too.
Yes.
If you want to pay for it,
There you
If
go.
I want to pay for it,
you have to pay for
hey, there's
Uh-oh.
payment right over there in the form of a silver
You have
Camry.
to pay for the
The
Adobe.
software. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I jumped to conclusions.
Yeah, no, I could do it
Okay.
for free. You just have to buy the software for it.
Okay, maybe I will.
All right, this fine little 2004 Monte Carlo Intimidator SS. I'm going to point out a few of the things that, I don't know, a 20-something-year-old car should have. And this one has those things, all right?
It's only 17, Dad.
Is it 17? Oh, my math is not what it used to be. Okay, thank you, Mr. Director. A 17-year-old car has certain little flaws and imperfections that we're going to point out. First of all, every car, I've seen brand new cars have faded headlights, so we're going to take care of that. We're going to spruce those up and you know, clean those up a little bit. The paint is, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably about a 4 right now. We're going to try to shoot for about an 8 when we get it cleaned up. Paint correction, I believe, is the correct terminology for that. So, down the side, you can see that this car was a one-owner car, and it's just been sitting in a carport for the last, I think we figured out the last 4 years. It's been sitting, not roadworthy, not on the road, not being used. But obviously you can see that the people just drove it. They didn't clean the wheels. The wheels are cleaned up good. Down the side, you see the paint's kind of faded a little bit. It's a little got a little dinge to it, so a little dead paint. So we'll get all that cleaned up. Every car has little parking lot dings. We'll try to get those dent wizard out. So we'll take care of those. Looking around the back, on around the back. The car was pulled into a carport, and this was exposed to the elements. So you can see where the clear coat is coming off the rear bumper, and it's more faded back here. Even the lenses are all fogged up because it was sitting with the sun hitting it on the back end. But again, we're going to take care of that as well. A couple little scuffs right here, a couple little scratches right in here. Nothing that can't be buffed out or touched up a little bit. Down the side, this side actually looks better than the other side because there's really no parking lot dings, no door dings on this side that we can see. Clear coat going off the top of the mirror. That's again normal for these things. Wiper blades probably could use, but we'll take care of that. And that's about it. Looking at the interior of the car, it's really in good shape. It's a little dirty for me tracking in and out of it from trying to load it on a trailer and stuff like that from where the location that I was at trying to load it on the trailer. So I actually got the floor dirty, but we'll get that all cleaned up. But the seats are just perfect. There's no rips in the seams. All the seams are good. The leather is good. Everything's good in there. Everything on the dash. No cracks in the dash. Everything's good. Couple of issues with the instrument cluster, but we figured that out too. We're going to get that taken care of too. So let's see. If
Where's the driver's format, Dad?
Oh, it's in the trunk.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, we have all 4 original formats to go with it. The driver's format is in the trunk. So let's see. I don't know if this key pops off the trunk. Let's see if we can pop the trunk and look in there. All right. Voila. It works. Okay. You see the trunk. I mean, this is a typical way the car was parked and everything, but it's clean. It's all clean back there. Of course, you got the leaves and stuff from it sitting in the carport the way it was sitting. So that's let's do the inside over here real quick. Do this side here. This all it's dusty. It needs cleaning up and wiping down, but you can see this has the format on this side. Doesn't look like anybody's ever even sat on this side. This even still got the little dangle cards from the dealer when it was bought new. The lady never even took those off. So I don't think anybody ever sat on this side. I think she just used the car herself. This would be on the window when you go look at a new car.
Oh, okay, so it's like an advertisement.
It's the original window sticker.
Yes. I think the actual technical term is Monroney sticker, I think.
Okay.
Monroney, something like that. All right, Dad, what do we got here?
All right, so when I got this car, amazingly enough, when you look in the glove box, look what all was in here.
Yeah.
Bought it new in 2004.
Right, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
That's that.
Is this here a CD of some kind?
Yep, it's a CD.
Personalization instructional CD.
Yep. And look at this.
And we got an
There's the
owner's
book.
Bible.
The owner's manual. I didn't look up in here. Let's see what this is. Warranty and owner
Cool.
assistance information.
Well, that's long gone for
Completely-
us.
Completely untouched, though.
Mhm.
You know, that's the thing.
Yes.
Didn't write no notes or nothing down in it.
Getting to know your 2004 Monte Carlo. So our total price at the time was $31,625. Now I think, if I remember reading correctly, I don't think they ever sold all these cars immediately. I think they had a lot of them held over.
Okay.
But now they've kind of come back into slightly collectible. Probably
Yeah, I would
moderately
say-
collectible, I would
say
say.
that. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Not something anybody's just going to run to Meekman to get, but
Right.
a local collector or a local person
Yeah.
around would say, hey, yeah, I'd love to have that. Yeah.
We're driving to the gas station to put gas in it. I'm going to try not to back into that tree stump. Yeah. Here we go. Well, we started to go get gas, and my dad remembered that.
See, I didn't hook this back up in the firewall earlier, so I don't want it to.
You didn't want that harness to go down in the belt.
Right.
Safety first, right, Dad?
Absolutely, always.
Perfect.
Let's go to California.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Silicone for the belt.
Oh, okay.
Because the belt's been dry for so long.
Let me stand right in front of it where it'll fling it in my face.
Okay.
There you go. All right. That smells good. Silicone with Dawn dish soap. Smells really good. By the way, this is my dad's beautiful F550 with his brand new ranch hand bumper on it. Might have to do a video on that before he goes home.
Yep.
It's a non-stop flow of traffic at this time of day. Stop moving to Florida, people. We got enough traffic. Problem is when you're driving a car, when you're driving a car that you haven't, that you know hasn't been driven in a while, you're a little bit nervous about turning left and pulling out in front of people.
Yeah, you don't know how much get up, go
You
you
don't
got.
know. Yeah, you don't know if you're going to just, just fall out
I think it's fixing to
immediately.
be all right.
I think so. If this guy would hurry up.
Yeah. The sightseer.
All right. Okay.
So they didn't put enough silicone on the belt.
So far, so good. Yeah, there's not enough silicone on the belt.
First time it's been on the road.
The check engine light's just screaming. Yes.
Well,
But old gas can do that because the O2 sensors pick up on that,
Yep.
So get a little condensation in the gas or whatever, and
Gonna put a little high test in it, you think?
I'm gonna put 93 in it.
Yeah, nice.
Definitely has a misfire.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's don't shut it off though.
You don't want to shut it off?
No, let's don't chance it just yet.
Oh, you're right, because you got an appointment, so we better not do
Yeah,
that.
let's don't shut it off. Let's just
Let's get the gas.
Was you looking to sell it?
Yeah, we're gonna end up selling it, I think. You want to check it out? You know what it is, right?
I brought it from Georgia. That's my son.
Give me a card and I'll call you when we're ready to sell it.
Yeah,
if you want to.
we'll get it all checked out.
Yeah, it's a really good car. It's got a lot of miles on it, but
You a salesman over there? All right, Willie. Nice to meet you, Willie.
yeah, nice to meet you, man. By the way, guys, some of these gas stations just crank these speakers on these stupid ads, and it makes me nuts. That and this, I don't care about that.
Nope.
And when it says please see cashier, you know what I do?
Drive away.
Go to the next gas station.
There you go.
I mean, ain't nobody got time for that.
There you go.
So we got 6 gallons for $25. Let's ride.
To pay for the gas up front because we're using cash. I get out of the car. There's a dude standing the gas tank next to us. He says, "Hey man," says, "that's a cool car right there. What you gonna do with it?" I said, "Go talk to my son up there." He said, "Man, I'm interested in that car." I said, "We just got it. We're just checking it out and getting it all ready to go." So hopefully that man, we got his card or something. We got his information and
Yeah, I got a business card from the guy. A nice guy. He said his brother's got one, or his cousin or something, right?
brother, cousin,
Yeah.
something like that. His
name was Willie.
Willie.
So basically, we were out for 5 minutes, and somebody already
come up and approached
pawing
us
all
about
over
the car.
it.
Yeah,
That's right. That's a good sign.
yeah. It's a good looking car. Though.
It is.
Wait
It's
till
a
you
great
get
looking
done-
car.
Wait till we get done with it.
Wait till the
Wow.
paint's corrected.
Yeah, man.
The only thing I'm not sure about is I don't know if the Supercharger works or not. It's kind of hard to tell on these. I don't know if they had a lot of boost or not. I'll have to look that
How
up.
do you maintenance those things?
I think you can
Does it
change
have
the oil
oil
in
in
them.
it?
Yeah, there's an oil plug in the side of it.
Well, you might want to Google that.
Yeah,
So,
they've got really tight bearings in them, I believe.
yeah.
Power steering works good. Yeah, you're right. This is a good tight car, Dad.
Felt pretty good to me last night when I was driving it.
Transmission shifts good.
Yep. I checked all the oil. It's got oil's good in it. The transmission fluid's good in it. Power steering fluid was good in it. So yeah, it's got the necessary oils in it.
There's just something about 2 guys with long hair and baseball caps cruising around in a Monte Carlo. You know,
Yeah.
like we ought to.
Sunroof closed.
Should have ran into Crazy Papa's and picked up a 6-pack of Schlitz. Or how about that new stuff called Natty Daddy? You heard of that? Yeah.
No, I don't believe I've heard of that one.
Belt's getting worse though.
Yeah, those belts are gonna break.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, they're rotted. It wouldn't surprise me if those weren't the original belts in this car.
Might be.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So you know what I'm going to do with this one, Dad? I'm going to do this in like a 3-part series.
Okay.
First one's going to be the mechanical stuff, the belts and the supercharger oil and all that crap.
Okay.
Check everything out. Check the brakes. I mean, the brakes seem good, but I'm going to check everything out. You're going to copyright me.
Okay.
Remember?
Oh. Never mind.
You can't play the radio on YouTube videos because they copyright flag them. And I don't know what that does. I don't know if it demonetizes. I don't know what happens, but I don't like seeing copyright claim below the description of the video.
Yeah, see, I'm not that smart, so, okay.
No, Dad's really that smart. He just likes music a lot.
Yeah.
So then the second video is going to be the paint correction.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And cleaning it up.
Okay.
And then the third video will be like the final wrap-up deal. So,
The punch list. Yeah.
no. Well, kind of the punch
Yeah.
list. Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Like the results video, I guess you'd say.
Okay.
So with that, if you guys enjoy this video, or if you know anything at all about Monte Carlo Super Sport Intimidators, either the 2002 or the 2004
Yeah.
version, I understand that they have a bigger supercharger and stuff. Anybody has any little trivial knowledge that you might have about these, drop it down below for me if you can.
Yeah. Sure.
And also, always give me a thumbs up, even if you don't like my videos. Yeah, I'm gonna make my dad, when I upload this, go on and give me a thumbs up anyway. And he doesn't like most of my videos, I don't think, except the ones he's in.
Yeah, well, I don't especially like those.
Oh yeah, they're the best. I even
Right.
give them a thumbs up
Right.
myself, because you can thumbs up your own video.
Well, there you go.
And stay tuned for part 2 of this car. I'm going to try to get a little bit more in depth because I've got my home shop set up much better now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do the paint correction and do a final presentation. I'm probably going to fix the air conditioning in this car. Every car I get, the air doesn't work. And since I've got all those years in the HVAC industry, I have to fix it. I just have to. So until then, I will catch you guys on the flip side.
See you next time. See you next time.
All right.
Tune in again.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.